Today, I'm going to be talking about why Christmas is such an important holiday. The main reason, or the only reason, is Jesus' birthday. He was born on December 25th. He has lots of messages about why Christmas is so important. The main ones are love, peace, and giving. It's always good to love one another, especially love Him. It's always good to pray around Christmas time, just honestly about any time really. And it's always supposed to be a peaceful time, and giving is always very important. Family is also very important around Christmas time. Bringing people together is a main thing. Celebrating Christmas with one another, always fun, and then it always bonds people together. Telling stories, if you haven't seen family in a while, or just, I guess, bringing everybody together. It strengthens relationships and memories, makes a lot of memories. Gifts is always a good tradition that we do. Thinking of somebody is always especially a good thing to do. I'm normally the guy that wraps the gifts around Christmas time. I always enjoy wrapping, kind of gets me out of things, especially if there's something I don't want to do. I can always just say I'm going to wrap a gift. Main traditions are Christmas trees, kind of like this, only green and a lot taller. Snow is always a fun thing to wake up to around Christmas time, especially Christmas Day. Get to go out and hang with the family, build snowmans, or just sled, do anything about like that. Lights is a very attractive time around Christmas time. Brings people together, I guess. Normally we always go to Great Bend, load up in a car. One year we took a limo around, went and looked at Christmas lights in Hoisington, and came back to Great Bend and looked at them. That was a fun time. But normally we just kind of cruise around town or go to Great Bend, look at Christmas lights. Our main tradition that my family does is we each get about $5 and we go to Dollar Tree and we spend a certain amount of money on each one of us in our family. And then we open it the night before Christmas. I always enjoy that. It's like an early Christmas, but it is a lot of fun. Sometimes they're funny and sometimes they're just kind of a gift. Here you go. But Eve service is really a main thing that my family likes to do. I like to get grandparents and kind of whoever just wants to, I guess mainly grandparents for us, but a lot of people like to get a whole bunch of family and go. And then Santa and the Grinch, normally they would come. Somebody would dress up as Santa and somebody would dress up as a Grinch, and they'd come see us. They brought my mom a vacuum one year because she was complaining about it. And then Advent calendar, my mom always does an Advent calendar. One year we got a cologne one. I always like that one. And then lottery tickets every year. That's always a fun thing I like in my stocking. My mom gives us those every year. Most of the time I don't really win anything, but if I do, it's kind of fun to take it and spend it on something if you get enough money. And then movies, the main movie we watch every year is Christmas Vacation. That one's probably the best Christmas movie by far. And baking with my mom is pretty fun. I'm not really a baker, but sometimes I'll help out if I don't really have much going on. I make Santa cookies about every year. They're probably my best little snack. And then my dad always makes trail mix. That's always really good too, with just hanging with family, watching movies or anything like that. And then lights on the water tower. We can see them from our house. They turn on the Friday after Thanksgiving and they stay on through Christmas. That's always a cool thing to see before bed. Since we got the big window right here, we can see straight over there. And then parade. Normally it was in the morning around Christmas, but this year they're moving it towards evening time, so there will be Christmas lights and a lot more people probably. It might be a little chilly, but it'll definitely be worth it. When I was little, we always had an elf on the shelf. That was always fun to wake up and try to find. Sometimes they were easy and sometimes they were hard, but it was always a good outcome in the ending. Normally, not all my family lives here, so we always have to make a trip out west to go see family. It's always fun to see them because we don't really see them very often, but that's always a good thing to do. And then Christmas break rolls around for school. I always enjoy just sleeping in. It's kind of a fun little thing. Me and my sister are home alone most days, so besides basketball practice, I just enjoy hanging at the house, sleeping, watching a movie or something. And then my least favorite thing about this is probably taking everything down. Christmas is my favorite holiday by far, but Jesus' birth is the main thing of Christmas, and that's what we need to focus on. But thank you for listening.